Hi there. This video is on how to replace the hinge pin on the handle of a ThermoFlask water bottle. These are great little water bottles, but they have what I consider to be a fundamental design flaw in the actual handle hinge itself. I'll show you what I mean. So, when the bottles are new, the hinge pin should look vaguely like this. It basically sits inside the hinge, it's completely contained on both sides, and it allows the handle to operate like this. Over time, as you keep operating the handle and moving it back and forth, what will eventually happen is that the pin will start working its way out and start looking like this. Now, if you catch it early enough, you basically can just take a screwdriver or something and keep pushing it back in from the side that it's sticking out and get it back looking like it's supposed to. But over time, it's going to keep working its way out easier and easier. And at some point, if you keep using your bottle, that pin's going to fall out and you're probably going to end up losing it like I did. So I went looking for alternatives to replacing the pin. ThermoFlask itself does not sell replacements. I found one video online where somebody tried replacing it with a paperclip, which seemed like an interesting idea, but a paperclip is way too weak to actually support the weight of a water bottle if you're, say, hanging it off your belt like I do. So the solution that I eventually found was this. And I will put a link to it down in the description below. But basically, you can find these at Lowe's, and they are number 4 40-inch machine screw and nut combinations. And the beauty of these is that the diameter of these is just perfect for basically threading themselves into the pre-existing hole in the bottle cap and the handle, so that you basically is big enough so that it doesn't push in, but you basically can thread it in very easily and basically just put it in, and then you can put the nut in on the other side. Now, as you can see, once it's in, it does stick out a little bit on the side there, and the amount that it sticks out is actually 3/16 of an inch. So going shorter by a 1/4 inch on the screw won't work. But the amount that it sticks out actually is not overly bothersome. When you go to tighten or loosen the cap on your bottle, you'll be able to feel it on your finger. But as long as you have the nut on the other side, it won't actually hurt or anything like that. So I've been using this water bottle like this hiking for over half a year now, and it's been fine. Eventually, just like with the original hinge pin, moving it back and forth will cause this little nut to start coming loose, so you do need to keep an eye on it going forward. If that's too bothersome for you, because the threads are exposed, you could try putting Loctite on it or something like that to try to keep it from being able to come off. I have not done that because I figure someday I may need to actually be able to take the handle off, for example, if it breaks or something, and putting Loctite on the threads is just going to make it that much more difficult to actually get off then. So just keep an eye on it and tighten that nut down when it needs to be tightened. But it's super, super strong. I would even go so far as to say it's maybe even stronger than the original hinge pin was. And you get 10 sets in that little pack for less than $1.50. So it is a super cheap repair to make for your water bottle, and you'll be able to restore it to as good as new condition from a handle perspective in case you've lost your pin like I did. So hopefully you found that helpful. If you have any questions or other comments, feel free to leave them below. Thanks for watching.